everybody. Welcome back to another plan with me. This is for the week of January 13th, and I'm using the Masquerade New Year's Eve kit from LynnerDesigns. And I am not using it for New Year's Eve, but this has all of the vibes of my holiday party venue. So I thought that this would work out spectacularly for that. And then I'm just using some gold foil from Scribble Prints Co. All right, we're doing the get to know me questions because, why not do something different? So let's go with, what's your favorite way to spend a weekend? It depends on the time of year. If it is like late fall, early winter, I like to spend my weekend going for a run and then sitting on the sofa and watching football. But if it's summer, I want to be outside. I want to be at the lake or the beach. Paddleboarding, kayaking, just being a lazy bum. But I do also still like to go for a run. Do you enjoy what you do for a living? I freaking love my job. Sometimes I do not love my job, but I think that goes with anything. And it's just when it gets like hella chaotic. But overall, 10 out of 10 love my job. What type of music are you into? I'm a pop and rap girly, but I also like my chill, like folk vibes. What was the best vacation you ever took and why? We've done a lot of cool things. You know what? I'm going to have to say the UK. We drove through England and Scotland, and being able to like experience where my family comes from it was cool. Where's the next place on your travel bucket list and why? Well, it would be Japan, but Tokyo keeps rejecting me for the Tokyo Marathon, so who knows? What are your hobbies and how did you get into them? Planning, obviously. I was easily influenced online, but I have a planner, always had a planner, loved my planner, loved it in school. And running. It's a long story, but the brief version is I took up running and then I kind of didn't really love it as much, found it kind of boring. I was also in my early 20s. A friend of mine had knee surgery, something that was just supposed to be one of those quick in and out ones. And then he essentially almost died. And I was like, well, if I'm healthy, I can run. So I do. What was your favorite age growing up? None of them. Growing up sucked. I had a very rough childhood. What was the last thing you read? The Britney Spears autobiography. I finally decided to read it, but I need to go get my library card sorted and get to the library and pull out some new books. I haven't read in like 4 months. Would you say you're more of an introvert or an extrovert? I am both, but it depends on who I'm with. What was the last TV show you binge watched? We're currently binge watching Vanderpump Rules because my husband has not seen all of the early seasons. But before that, we rewatched The OC. Damn, that show just was not as good without Marissa. The last season, I know they had to like wrap some things up, but it just was not. But the character development of Julie was good. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get on into this day by day, shall we? Okay, how cute is this base? We're just going to pretend that I didn't fuck this up. Okay. It may be February 15th, and we're planning the week of January 13th, but you know what? I have time to catch up because Jason has an early hockey game, and I'm not quite ready to make dinner yet. So here we go. I thought that I'd be like not super behind in 2025, but it turns out that is not true. Okay. On Monday, the usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. coffee and YouTube in the morning. And then I went to work. And then as per you, oh, that's hella crooked. Cammy, what you doing? Cammy, why don't you come here? We believe Cammy is imminently going into heat. So that's a hoot. And then I believe Jason took Cammy to work this day. I needed to be in the office. He needed to be in the office. Therefore, dog went to someone's office. So he took her. And then after work, we watched football. I went to the gym. And then I haven't... camera died, even though it said I did like a full thing, but whatever. So I don't know where I left off, but I haven't been in the gym in like 10 days. And while I should have gone down today, I have a long 24 kilometers tomorrow to run. So I did not think that going to the gym today would be a wise idea. But we'll see how I feel after my 24K run. And I might actually go down to the gym after. Odds of that, slim to none, because Vancouver is back. Which, thank God for that. I still have a headache, but with the temperatures resuming normal Vancouver temperatures, sinuses should be on the up and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Tuesday, I went for a run. I was working from home this day. This was Chrissy's birthday. And then our elevator went down again. So they came, they fixed it, and then it went down again. I have not been in the elevator in... Oh, man, this does not fit. I have not been in our elevator since... whenever our elevator went down the first time. End of November? I'm sure that will change whenever I inevitably get sick. My whole office is sick, which reminds me I gotta take more oil of oregano. Having such a great training cycle, so I know that just means I'm actually gonna get hit with cold. Nothing like a little adversity. So I do take the stairs, but I'm on Strata Council, so I have a key. I realized that the black scripts are really not a good idea with this, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, so I'm just going to put that up so I can write in Chrissy's name. So things are a little chaotic between the US and Canada, and I hate this for all of us. And while I am now trying to focus on buying more Canadian products in general, which I like to support small businesses in general, so it's not a big deal for me. I will still be buying planner stickers from those I know who are very upset about what's happening between the US and Canada right now, because it's not your fault. But I am probably going to make sure that I buy like a Silhouette or a Cricut or something, and then I can print some of my own. Like I can get digital products instead of physical products, because who knows, our countries might inevitably just freak out and blow up this entire world. Who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So fret not, friends. Even though there is more of a focus for me to buy Canadian, I ain't leaving you hanging. Which does remind me, though, I have a Carly Plans order to place. I was looking through scripts and stuff because I think her scripts and Hannah's scripts are probably two of my favorites. But I didn't get very far. So I'll have to make sure I do that tonight, and then I can place my order tomorrow. After my run, because who knows what things I'll think about while I'm running. I got paid this day. I had an RMT appointment. And then I had to run errands for work. And by errands, I mean I went to go pick up a gift card that I had ordered for our holiday party, which was this week. And then, of course, I took the SkyTrain, and then there was a track intrusion, so the trains were held. So I just messaged Shereen. I was like, well, I'm on the SkyTrain, so I'll be there when I'm there. And she's like, all right. So thankfully, I had nothing urgent to tend to. And then this was Georgia's first day back. Georgia was one of our... I'm done with this. Georgia was one of our co-op students when I first started. And now she works with us full time. She's all graduated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thursday, got up early, went for my run. I was killing it with the early mornings, and then we got snow, so that stopped. If there's one thing that BC is not good at, not BC, Vancouver is not good at, it's snow. Although, surprisingly, I have to say the city did a not horrible job. The city did a decent job. People who don't know or are not confident driving in the snow are still a problem. Look, you don't need to be embarrassed if you don't know how to drive in the snow. It's fine. You don't get a lot of snow. There's not a lot of time to practice. But then stay off the goddamn roads. Just, come on. Come on, man. So I did my run this day. Coffee and YouTube. Jason was a gym and took Cammie to work this day. That way I only have one day where I have to stress out before work to run, shower, get ready, walk the dog. Although if she's going into heat, I don't really need to worry about that next week because she'll pretty much just, I guess, be at Jason's office. There's too many dogs in my office. All of the dogs are like spayed or neutered, but there's lots of dogs in the neighborhood of which I work, and that's just really not a game I want to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's also a lot of dogs here, and I'm also going to have to message the dog walker and see if they will still take her for her walk, or if they won't come and take her for a walk, maybe they'll like come and take her for a pee and then maybe like play with her for 20 minutes or something, which they might appreciate because it's supposed to pour. So they might really be all on board with the just come and play with the dog. I would be. So this was my holiday party. So I just tidied up in the morning because when I get stressed, I like to clean. Some people find that weird. It's fine. So I just like tidied up a little bit, and then yeah, the dog walker came this day, so I walked Cammie before I went to work. And then I went to work. The day went by really fast. And then me and Camille Ubered to the Terminal City Club to get all set up. And then Jason Ubered over so Chrissy came and watched Cammie, aka hung out with her, and she watched true crime. Cammie is very well accustomed to true crime, so fret not. Although I finally caved and bought the subscription for Hey You here in Canada because it's the only way I can watch The Housewives now. And we were watching Vanderpump Rules because Jason has not seen the earlier seasons. So we're almost halfway through season 3. Are we? We might be like a third of the way through. I don't remember. We're spoiler alert. 9 years ago, where Kristen met up with Stassi and then told her about the whole Schwartz thing with the girl with Vegas, and then one of Sheena's friends, because, you know, these guys are all hella messy and it's just the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But now Jason's the hockey, so I had to pause it. There's the Canada-US hockey game, but you know what? The game the other day stressed me out, and I already got a long run tomorrow that I'm stressed about. I don't need to be more stressed. And I gotta go make dinner after this, so it's fine. I'll put it back on. Saturday, I took a lazy day. I obviously had a long run the next day. But Jason went to go visit his mom in the hospital because she was admitted for some heart things. Is everybody out here just stressing me out? She's okay. She's at home. Actually, Jason was just there today. I went to go help him with some computer things. And we can only go on a weekend because we have jobs and stuff. I guess my brother-in-law, who is currently not fully employed, doesn't have time in his day to go and help his parents. Whatever. I had to go to Point Roberts anyway because I had to pick up some wax. A big old box of wax. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm like dangerously low on wax. So I will also probably place another order here soon. I think Kirsten just had a release yesterday, but odds are a lot of that is going to be sold out. So to pay attention to the next one. And then maybe place another L3 order. If anyone knows any Canadian wax vendors, hit me up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what was this? January 19th. Was that not the championship, not the AFC and NFC championship. It was 4 who got to go play in the AFC and NFC championship. So I was still invested. Okay, so I had a run this day, 20K. Last week in real time, I got up to 26K, and it was a rough run because obviously we've had like some Arctic-y air here. But tomorrow, I only have to run 24K. Okie dokie. Got up, went for my stupid run. Actually, this run felt great. I think we ran so I was like running by myself because a lot of people are, at this point, we're still training for the first half. So they were all doing like 18 or 19K. And a bunch of us got separated because some people forget what roads we're supposed to be on. I'm kidding. I've done it many times. So there was just a small group of us anyway. And then I was running a lot like towards Oak Ridge, so I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7K in or something. And then Amber caught up to me with, oh my God, who was that? There was one other person with us. I can't remember who it was. And then she wanted to draw it back because we were going too fast. And then at that point, I realized I was running like a 6-minute kilometer, which is too fast for a long run. And then Emily caught up to me at about the halfway point. She was like, I kept getting caught by the lights catching up to you. And I was like, dude, I'd have stopped if you'd screamed. Okay. This, hella cute. I'm still not hungry. Maybe I'll
film this one too. Got the time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!